Under the towering walls of palaces, behind the glittering crown jewels and resplendent gowns, royal life, a source of endless fascination for millions, remains shrouded in mystery. The world of royalty, so often seen as the pinnacle of a serene and ideal existence, hides depths unseen by the public eye. But is it truly as effortless as it appears? The young Princess Charlotte, though just beginning her journey in the royal spotlight, is already navigating this complex world of privilege, duty, and expectation, a world where every gesture and choice could ripple through history. From the moment of her birth, Charlotte was more than a child, she was an emblem, a symbol of continuity and change within the British monarchy. Bearing the names of her formidable ancestors, Charlotte Elizabeth Diana's very identity ties her to the past while shaping her into a figure of the future. But what are the unseen forces at play in her upbringing? Guided by some of Britain's most powerful individuals, she stands at the crossroads of tradition and modernity, poised to carry forward a legacy laden with both honor and responsibility. The upbringing of a young royal is not the storybook tale many imagine. Though she wears a title that commands respect, her childhood is surprisingly bound by rules that separate her from her peers. For Princess Charlotte, the illusion of freedom may be just that, an illusion. Though her life is filled with unique privileges, these luxuries are balanced with obligations that few outside the royal circle truly understand. Her path is meticulously shaped by the legacy of her lineage and by choices made in her name, some visible, others carefully hidden from the public eye. As we delve into her story, we uncover the delicate balance between a public persona and private self, where the expectations of the crown press upon even the youngest shoulders. What secrets does the royal household keep about her future, and what role is she being quietly prepared to embrace? What seemingly innocuous moments in her daily life are already tinged with the weight of monarchy, and how does this shape her path? Join us in pulling back the regal veil as we explore how this princess, born into a gilded cage, charts her destiny in a world where nothing is ever as simple as it seems. This journey into the hidden world of Princess Charlotte is one of contrasts, a tale where fairy tale fantasies intertwine with the gravity of heritage, where the innocent dreams of a child coexist with the structured guidance of royal duty. Prepare to be captivated by the complex layers of a life both ordinary and extraordinary, where the allure of royal privilege and the trials of responsibility create a narrative as enchanting as it is revealing. Princess Charlotte Elizabeth Diana was born on May 2, 2015, into one of the world's most celebrated royal families. As the second child of the Prince and Princess of Wales, she holds a unique place within the British monarchy, bearing a name carefully chosen to honor both family and tradition. Her name pays homage to three of the most iconic figures in recent royal history, each of whom left a lasting legacy. Her first name, Charlotte, not only mirrors her great-great-great-grandfather, King George III's wife, Queen Charlotte, but also holds personal significance for her family. Queen Charlotte was a figure of elegance, culture, and resilience, often remembered for her contributions to society, such as the establishment of the Kew Botanical Gardens. In her time, she was beloved and respected, a fitting tribute for the young princess who would come to embody these qualities herself. The choice of this name also subtly reflects the close bond between Prince William and his own father, now King Charles III, as Charlotte serves as the feminine version of Charles, providing a link between generations. The name is one of strength, standing both as a link to royal heritage and as a symbol of the promise of a new generation. Her middle names, Elizabeth and Diana, further underscore her parents' reverence for family legacy and remembrance. Elizabeth honors her great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, a beloved and steadfast monarch who shaped the modern British monarchy and guided her family with a steady hand through decades of change and challenges. The name Elizabeth also reflects her lineage's ties to the enduring legacy of Queen Elizabeth I, a figure known for her resilience and transformative leadership. Additionally, Diana honors her paternal grandmother, the late Princess of Wales, whose influence extended far beyond royal circles, marking her as a beloved figure who championed compassion, understanding, and care for people around the world. Yet, the choice to honor Diana was not merely a nod to the past, it also suggested a continuity of values within the family. Diana, known as the People's Princess, held a deep connection to the public, showing an openness and vulnerability that was rare among royals. By bestowing the name Diana upon their daughter, Prince William and Princess Catherine symbolically embraced the qualities that made Diana a cherished figure, compassion, courage, and an enduring connection to humanity. Though young, Charlotte is already a significant figure in the British line of succession. As third in line to the throne, she holds a position that historically might have been reserved for a male heir. The birth of Princess Charlotte marked a pivotal moment in the royal family, as her place in the line of succession was unaffected by the birth of her younger brother, Prince Louis. This landmark change was a result of the Succession to the Crown Act of 2013, enacted by Queen Elizabeth II herself. Prior to this amendment, the British monarchy followed a system of male preference primogeniture, which prioritized male heirs over their female siblings in the line of succession. But under the new law, the gender of an heir no longer determines their place in line. This historic adjustment allowed Princess Charlotte to retain her place immediately following her elder brother, Prince George, demonstrating the royal family's commitment to modernization. The act was more than a simple legislative change, it symbolized a shift toward equality within one of the oldest hereditary institutions in the world. By allowing both male and female heirs equal rights to the throne, the monarchy moved a step closer to aligning with modern values. For Charlotte, this change has paved a future unlike that of any princess before her, granting her a secure position in the line of succession and an expanded role within the royal framework. As she grows, Princess Charlotte's upbringing reflects the influence of both tradition and modernity, blending the rich legacy of her forebears with the more progressive values her parents champion. Prince William and Princess Catherine have, from the beginning, taken an approach that seeks to provide Charlotte with as normal a childhood as possible, given her royal status. Unlike many young royals before her, Charlotte's life has been shaped by a careful balance between her public role and her private life. Her parents, keenly aware of the intense scrutiny that accompanies royal life, have taken deliberate steps to shield her from the pressures of the spotlight during her formative years. Yet, despite this privacy, Charlotte is gradually introduced to her duties as a member of the royal family. From a young age, she has attended public engagements alongside her family, learning the nuances of royal protocol. She has been spotted displaying the traditional royal wave during significant events, her calm and composed demeanor a testament to her early understanding of her role. Already, the world has watched her accompany her family at key ceremonies, showcasing the grace and composure expected of a future royal figure. Princess Charlotte also holds a special place as a symbol of connection between the British royal family and the public. With her poised and charming presence, she has captured the hearts of royal enthusiasts around the globe. Her influence is evident in what is often referred to as the Charlotte effect. Just as her mother, the Princess of Wales, has an undeniable impact on fashion, Charlotte's public appearances have sparked a surge in demand for items she wears, from dresses to shoes to accessories. The fascination with her attire has driven economic impact, creating an unexpected but powerful economic ripple through British markets, particularly in children's fashion. The popularity of Princess Charlotte is not simply a reflection of her status but also a testament to the legacy of her family. Her mother's hands-on approach to parenting and her father's dedication to duty and service form the foundation of Charlotte's life. Together, her parents are cultivating a future in which she can grow up with a sense of normalcy, albeit within the confines of royalty. This approach, reflecting the principles of both her late grandmother, Princess Diana, and her great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, has influenced the style and expectations surrounding Charlotte's life. Despite her young age, Princess Charlotte's role in the royal family is becoming more defined with each passing year. As she steps further into her heritage, the weight of her legacy becomes clearer, shaped by names that resonate with power and history. Her future is one watched with great anticipation, and though her path will undoubtedly be shaped by her family's traditions, it is also marked by a promise of independence and modern values. In a world where the line between tradition and progress often blurs, Charlotte stands as a symbol of a royal future that honors its past while embracing change. From her earliest days, Princess Charlotte has experienced a carefully crafted upbringing designed to blend royal tradition with a more modern approach to childhood. The Prince and Princess of Wales, aware of the scrutiny and public interest surrounding their family, have strived to give Charlotte a sense of normalcy amid her privileged position. Although her life unfolds within the walls of royal residences, Charlotte's upbringing has been infused with the principles of kindness, responsibility, and compassion, values her parents champion both publicly and privately. In their quest to raise Charlotte with a balanced outlook, her parents have taken steps to involve her in ordinary childhood activities, teaching her life lessons beyond the polished world of royal engagements. William and Catherine have emphasized the importance of personal accountability, compassion, and kindness, qualities that shape Charlotte not only as a princess but as a person. Unlike generations of royals who grew up with a distant relationship to their caregivers, Charlotte has a warm, close relationship with her family and is encouraged to explore her own interests within a supportive environment. Education has been another central pillar in Charlotte's early life. While she attends one of London's top preparatory schools, she also benefits from informal education at home. Prince William and Catherine, both highly educated, place significant value on learning, and they strive to instill in their children a love for knowledge. For Charlotte, education extends beyond the traditional curriculum. She's encouraged to learn about history, especially the monarchy, to understand the responsibilities tied to her heritage. Moreover, Charlotte is exposed to a variety of extracurricular activities, from sports to music, allowing her to develop a well-rounded personality that could support her in her future royal and public roles. Alongside academic pursuits, her education includes lessons in etiquette and protocol. The demands of royal life mean that from a young age, Charlotte is taught how to navigate formalities and engage with the public. She has learned to maintain composure at events, interact politely with people of all ages, and show respect during ceremonies. This training, while rigorous, is designed to be supportive, helping her gain the confidence she'll need for her future. Despite the effort to give Charlotte a normal childhood, her upbringing is governed by specific rules and restrictions that distinguish it from that of her non-royal peers. Here are some of the notable rules and limitations in her young life. Limited screen time and no tablets. In an era dominated by digital technology, Charlotte's access to devices is strictly regulated. William and Catherine are known to limit their children's exposure to screens, preferring traditional forms of play that encourage creativity and physical activity. While Charlotte might enjoy television occasionally, particularly beloved British programs, access to tablets and other gadgets is limited, helping her build an active imagination and a sense of curiosity away from the digital world. Participation in public events. Unlike other children her age, Charlotte is regularly introduced to public events and royal ceremonies. She is expected to be on her best behavior, engaging with people and observing formalities. Her participation is gradual, with her parents carefully choosing events that are age-appropriate, yet Charlotte's presence is a reminder of her future role. Though this exposure requires her to act with maturity, it's also a way for her to grow comfortable with her responsibilities over time. Formal etiquette and the royal wave. The art of the royal wave and the correct posture during public appearances are part of her upbringing. Although she is still young, Charlotte is expected to greet crowds and handle public interest with grace. Her gestures and mannerisms are subtly guided to reflect the decorum associated with royalty, yet she is encouraged to add her personal touch, creating an image that feels both regal and genuine. Strict dining etiquette. At the royal dining table, Charlotte is expected to observe specific rules. Meals are a time for family, but they are also a space where Charlotte learns discipline. Food is never wasted. If a meal doesn't suit her tastes, there are no alternative dishes. This rule teaches Charlotte to appreciate and respect the resources she has, instilling discipline from an early age. She's also encouraged to join the family for meals, where conversations range from daily activities to more meaningful family discussions. Restrictions on food preferences and extravagance. Although her parents occasionally allow indulgent treats, Charlotte's diet remains largely nutritious and follows rules upheld within the royal household. Similar to her mother, Catherine is known for her emphasis on healthy, balanced meals, and Charlotte is expected to follow these dietary principles. Furthermore, while she occasionally enjoys fun food like French fries, these treats are exceptions, reinforcing the importance of moderation and self-control. Limits on wardrobe choices and fashion trends. Despite her young age, Charlotte's wardrobe choices have a noticeable influence on fashion, often sparking interest in the outfits she wears. However, her parents are selective in choosing her clothes, opting for simple, classic styles over trendy or extravagant attire. The rationale is to maintain a timeless image, allowing Charlotte to develop a modest sense of self rather than associating herself with passing trends. No tantrums in public. Public appearances require an added level of composure, and Charlotte is taught from a young age how to handle strong emotions in front of others. Catherine has reportedly found gentle ways to redirect her children's attention if they're upset, such as singing or creating distractions. Charlotte is expected to maintain composure and use polite responses, skills that are reinforced by her parents in private as well as in public settings. Participation in charitable activities. While many children her age may not yet grasp the importance of giving back, Charlotte is subtly introduced to philanthropy. Her parents involve her in charity-related activities suited for her age, fostering a sense of empathy and social responsibility. The emphasis on compassion and care for others, inspired by her grandmother Diana's legacy, is a value Charlotte is taught to uphold even in her daily interactions. Attendance at family ceremonies and traditions. As a young royal, Charlotte is part of various ceremonies, especially those tied to significant family traditions. Her participation in Trooping the Colour, Christmas services, and other royal gatherings underscores the importance of family unity and royal heritage. Observing and participating in these traditions strengthens her understanding of her family's role and reinforces a sense of continuity within the monarchy. Guided play and outdoor activities. Outdoor activities are encouraged, with time spent in nature or engaging in sports seen as essential for physical and mental well-being. Charlotte is often spotted playing outside, accompanied by her siblings and sometimes even her parents. Physical play allows her to embrace childhood fully, even if her playtime is more structured than that of her peers. Her toys, too, are selected with care, leaning toward creative options that encourage learning rather than luxury items. Developing a respect for privacy. In a household that values privacy despite public roles, Charlotte is gradually taught the importance of discretion and personal boundaries. This rule extends to both family life and her interaction with the public. While she is trained to handle public appearances with grace, she's also taught to cherish the moments she shares privately with her family, learning early on how to navigate a life in the spotlight while preserving her personal space. Together, these rules and restrictions form a framework within which Charlotte's character and values are shaped. Under the guidance of her parents, who deftly combine royal duty with the warmth of familial love, Charlotte's life unfolds as a blend of tradition, discipline, and carefully allowed freedom, laying the foundation for a future royal who may one day blend her heritage with modern principles in ways uniquely her own. Princess Charlotte's journey within the British royal family is more than a story of privilege. It's a narrative that intertwines tradition, family, and a young girl's gradual understanding of her role. As we have seen, her upbringing is a unique blend of royal duty and a modern approach to childhood, creating a delicate balance between the weight of heritage and the freedom of personal growth. Guided by parents who deeply understand the challenges of royal life, Charlotte is being prepared not just for a title but for a meaningful future that could influence the monarchy itself. From the family rules that shape her character to the educational and moral values instilled in her, every detail reflects a carefully considered path to ensure that she remains connected to her roots while equipped to navigate a changing world. As Charlotte grows, so too does public curiosity about her future. Will she embrace the responsibilities of royal life fully, or will she forge a path that allows for a life beyond palace walls? Will her position in the line of succession influence her sense of self, or will she be empowered by the freedom her parents strive to give her? The answers to these questions may shape not only Charlotte's future but also the future of the British monarchy, as the royal family adapts to modernity while cherishing the strength of its traditions. In a world captivated by royal stories, we are drawn to follow Charlotte's evolution with anticipation. Her life serves as a mirror to the hopes and challenges faced by a modern royal family, and her journey reflects a monarchy on the cusp of transformation. What are your thoughts on Princess Charlotte's upbringing? Do you believe a balanced approach to royal duty and personal freedom will benefit her, or should tradition hold a stronger influence? Share your insights and thoughts in the comments below. Let's discuss how the monarchy's legacy might evolve with Charlotte's generation and what her path could mean for the future of the British royal family. If you've enjoyed this look into the life and upbringing of Princess Charlotte, don't forget to subscribe and stay connected for more in-depth insights into the royal family.